Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It is time for episode number 38 of Teadoddles Talks. First, I'd like to say welcome new subscribers and welcome back returning subscribers. I was looking at some stuff in my YouTube channel earlier and it said I had 800 subscribers, which is amazing. Yeah, I can't believe it. There could be something fun coming up soon for that. So, I would like to say that this is if you're new here, this is a maker podcast. I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you will see a little bit of all of those things. I'm happy to have you here with my maker shenanigans. I hope you enjoy your visit. That changes a little bit every time I say it, I think. But anyway, what a week. This week was not very productive for me. Not as productive as it should have been. Let's put it that way. Let's see. I started back classes, but only at the high school. So I only had my afternoon class most of the week. Thursday was the only day I had morning class too. So I had intended on, okay, I can get finished catching up with the stuff I wanted to catch up with. Except my body decided it wanted to sleep in and not get up till later. So I didn't get as much done as I thought. But that's okay. I guess I just needed the rest. I just am kicking myself now because this weekend has been very busy because I'm trying to catch up with some stuff that I got to do for next week. So, but that's okay. It is what it is. Today I am drinking out of the snowflake cup to try to make myself feel cooler. Y'all, it is in the upper 70s here. Last Sunday, I had a sweatshirt on because I was talking about how chilly it was and the wind was blowing and we had some hard freezes earlier in the week. And now it is in the upper 70s. It's supposed to be that way for the rest of the week. I think we have more rain coming. We had a big storm come through last night. Welcome to South Georgia, y'all. I have again in here, I think I had this one I had last week too. It's a darker roast Starbucks coffee, and now I can't think of the name of it. Sumatra? I think that's what it is. But I found some, I had tried the pumpkin spice one, and they had caramel macchiato. It's a Starbucks creamer. So I got it to try, and that's what I have in here. I do like it. It's a little bit sweet. But what I like about it is it has real milk and cream in it versus whatever's in that other stuff. Anyway, I'm drinking hot coffee in the snowflake mug. So maybe it'll cool me off. That's just ridiculous. So that's my second cup, my second big cup today. So actually I'm accomplishing more than I thought I would this morning. I'm excited about that. I just recorded a Tuesday tutorial, which is about using Excel. I keep it with my yarn stash in an Excel file. And I just went over that. I kind of had to film up my computer screen with my phone. So I'm going to hope when I look back at that, that's actually visible for people to see when I get to the editing portion. Because that was the only way I could figure out how to do it. I had some people ask me when I released the Maker Stash Down blog post and I talked about using that. I had a couple of people ask me about showing how I did that because they were interested in keeping it with their yarn stash that way. So I figured that was the easiest way to do it. It's just basic formulas. So I'll go over that and just show you how I divide it up. And hopefully y'all find it useful. So that's what will be coming out on Tuesday. Thursday this week, which I'll talk a little bit about in the Yarny Goodness segment, but I got in yarn from Line Brand that I ordered at the end of the year. Just some new ones to try out. And now they have all these other new ones in there. I'm like, seriously? But I'm trying to be good. I'm being really good. It's hard. It's hard because I'm trying not, can't get it. I have to wait till later to try it. So I have these other ones to try. I'm not going to show them in my Yarny Goodness Well, I may give you a peek in the box, but I'm going to be doing that Thursday. I'll go over those yarns and talk about them. And Thursday's video, this past week, Thursday, we did our first challenge for the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge that I'm hosting with Crochet Creations by Christy. And it's spa day. Woohoo! So, yeah, I so we can use our Yarny scraps for that, and I'll talk a little bit more about what making. I got a new pattern coming out Monday on the blog for a washcloth and a soap sack, so it'll match my face cloth pattern that was already on the blog. So that is coming up. I don't have any notes, y'all. I keep looking at my notebook and it's just blank. It just says, you know, what the episode number is, because I didn't write down any notes before I started this. So we'll see how it goes, okay? What else happened this week? Nothing too interesting. Went by Walmart. I have discovered, I thought our Walmart had grocery pickup now, but they do not. So I had to go get groceries. When did I go? Friday? Friday after school. And I also had a fire drill at school Friday. Walk outside for 5 minutes. The whole school walks outside for 5 minutes and they go back inside. And I also had to pick up some batting, quilt batting that I ordered. I have found the past few times I've ordered batting that I find it on Walmart.com cheaper. They don't sell all those different battings in the store, but you can order it on Walmart.com. And it's just cheaper. Even when Joann's puts their batting like on the 50 and 60% off sales, I've found that it is cheaper per square yard, which is what I base it on. So I can get a 96 inch by 9 yard roll. I think I paid, ooh, I should have wrote that down. $25 for it, or I don't know. It was good. It might have been $28. I think it was $28 and some change. That was a really good price for that much batting. So it is sitting in there still in its little plastic container with plastic wrap. So I do love their pickup thing because I can order anything online. Well, except regular groceries. I just go scan my thing in there and somebody comes out. It usually doesn't take very long and they bring me my stuff. Move on about my business. Plus it's right beside the front door, so I go after I check out and pick it up on my way out. So I have 2 big projects coming up. I talk about those in Fabric Obsessed. They are custom order. Well, what do you call those? It's a C word. My brain don't want to think about it. Consignments. Is that right? That's not right. I guess it kind of is. I don't know. Maybe I'll remember in the next segment or 2. I don't know. I've been busy finishing up everything for the clubs. The Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club. It will ship out Monday. Right as I get everything labeled and everything. I should be able to. The thing I still got to do is finish cutting out those calendars. Well, I shouldn't have said that, should I? I gotta finish cutting out something for it. I did do a spoiler alert video this week for what's coming in it. So you might want to go check that out if you're interested. If I have anybody who doesn't continue for the year, there may be spots available. Sign-ups open up on February 15th. Not February 15th, January 15th for February. Many other people have said they're going to stay for the whole year, so I don't know that anything will be available for that. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yesterday I sewed bags all day, but only bags for the club. But I have a shop update coming up on the 15th, which is Wednesday. I should have some things to put in there. If you haven't been in the shop recently, I put some things on 15% off. They've been hanging around for a while, and if they were Christmas themed, I put them on 15% off. If they were just a wintry theme, I didn't put them on that. So, yeah, you may want to go check it out and see if there's something in there. There's this one chicken bag. I should have brought it in here. It's been hanging out in there forever. It's a maker bag. It has a zipper. It's a zippered maker bag. It has a retro chicken print on the outside and the chicken footprint on the inside. I sold the drawstring bag. I sold the zippered pouch. Did I have a mini maker bag for that too? I sold everything else in that print, but that one bag is still hanging out in there. I don't know why. But if it doesn't sell by the end of the month, I'm going to keep it. That'll be what it is. And there's a kind of a fall zippered one in there too. But just go check it out and see. There's some stuff on sale. It'll stay on sale till the end of the month. And if it doesn't sell, it'll come out of the shop for now. I'll decide what to do with it after that. So, I think that's everything for this portion of the video. I feel disoriented because I don't have my notes. Usually I have my notes. I had notes last time. I'm going to try to keep this under an hour today to keep from so much editing time because I got to get it edited. I did get my newsletter done this morning. So things are going pretty good. I think I got some fun stuff to show y'all. So let's just go ahead and head on to the next segment, shall we? Time for Yarny Goodness. Okay. I have one new yarny thing to show you because a club came in. And I have a couple of FOs. And then I thought I would go over my whips in progress and talk about them for a minute. Yeah, I got a lot of whip bags over here. I piled them all up over here and I was like, ooh, that's too many. So I got my Darn Good Yarn box. They like to write off my house number. I don't think it really matters, but Darn Good Yarn of the Month Club. I'll get it out in a minute. This is what we got. This kind of chunkier. It says it's the number 4. It's called Machu Picchu. Twisted worsted weight silk yarn. Yeah, this is always recycled silk. 50 grams, 42 yards. Okay. And then our extra this month is this. It's a pack of silver buttons, but you see the MSRP on there is $6.99 for 3 silver buttons. These are just plastic buttons with a silvery, almost looks like a seashell kind of thing, and it's black on the back. Y'all, let's just get through this right quick first. So we got our patterns, just 2 patterns this month. A knit and a crochet, which is a necklace. Because, yeah. Okay. That's our patterns. I'm having a hard time with this club, y'all, because I only paid the $10 a month, like I said before, because I was already in there before they changed the price. But they said they were going to do extra stuff. And I was watching Zelda NRJ3, I think that's right, videos, because I know she's an ambassador for them. It's different than an affiliate. I'm an affiliate, which is different than an ambassador. But it seemed like she got more stuff in her boxes than I'm getting in my boxes. So I'm a little bit perturbed about that. She was showing some stuff she got in her boxes, and I was like, I don't remember getting that in any of my boxes. So this, I mean, if I was paying $20 a month for this plus shipping, I'd be a little irritated because these buttons, I would not pay $6.99 for these buttons. These are plastic buttons, y'all. I have tons of buttons and know how much buttons cost. There are some buttons that maybe cost you $6.99 for 3, but they're typically like a handmade button of some kind, right? Either polymer clay or wooden or out of real seashells. And then you get, I love their yarn. I love their message. They need to work on these clubs. They really need to work on these clubs. I can't with the clubs. They said it was going to be a better club. It's the same as it was before. I haven't seen really much any difference. And so anyway, I will continue to buy their yarn and stuff because I have quite a few kits over there. I need to work on their little amigurumi kits I got. And I have other yarn over here that I'll be working up into something. But please work on your kits, your clubs. Please, please. That's all I'm going to say about that anymore. All right. So what else? So this week we kicked off the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge. And the yarn challenge for this month is Spa Day. So it's a good way to use up your cotton scraps or cotton blend scraps. I did pick projects. I did a blog post and I linked it to that video that has project ideas in it that are very, very from. I made sure I put crochet, knitting, and loom knitting projects in there. I even have a crafty project in there. So you can still use a variety of fibers, but if you're doing washcloths and stuff like that, it would be, you want it to be cotton, mostly cotton. So last year, around December, I did this, I designed this face cloth pattern. It is free on my blog. It does have a loop on it. I didn't put a loop on this one. But I also did a video about learning how to do the puff stitch because someone had asked me about it. So that's why I made this whole little pattern. Plus I put them with some mineral soap and gave them out as Christmas gift that year. So Monday, I've designed a soap sack to match. It has this poof pattern on one side, but the other side is mesh. This is crocheted as one thing, and then you fold it in half and stitch up the seams. And then I just made this little simple drawstring to go in it. Yeah, so it does match this. I did have to slightly vary to get the mesh, to get it to work so that this lined up correctly with the mesh. I had to change my stitches a little bit. This is single crochet and puff stitches. This is double crochet and puff stitches. So, and then I also decided to go ahead and make a washcloth, like a bigger one. And this one is, so all the pinky stuff you see is one skein of this Knit Picks, because for the challenge, you can blend stuff in your stash with scraps or use a one skein for your project, because the challenge is about scraps and one skein projects. So I actually have another skein of this, but for this, for one, I made these two products and a little over half of this washcloth with the one skein, and then this was a bit I had left over of another color. So this will have a little hanging thing, and this one has the puff stitch in it, but in between it has like the crisscross double crochets. So just to keep from having so many puff stitches. And on the back of these are flat, so it just gives you a nice texture on just different sides, on each side. So this pattern and this pattern will be going up Monday on my blog post for free pattern. So y'all can check that out if you want to on Monday. I'm still need to work on how to get my, maybe I'll have it down there for today. I don't know. But I think there's a way to put your, like you could sign up for my newsletter on the blog, and I give a weekly newsletter out, which is a roundup of everything I've done that week. And all the links, and then, but you can also sign up for that, or you sign up for just the newsletter or the newsletter and blog posts as they come out. So I'm going to try to get that down there. I don't know if I will or not, but those are some, I got to weave in the ends on this, but there's some finished objects for the week and crochet. I need some water. I did knit on my sweater. It's not going to look much different I have 15 rows left before I get to the collar, so I'm almost done with this side. So, any luck, I'll get to work on it this evening. So, I'd really love to be, by next week sometime, casting on sleeves so I can get done with this. So, I'm thinking about doing, I don't think the sleeves are worked in a circle. I think they're worked flat and you seam all of this up. So, if that's the case, I think I'm going to work on both at the same time. I just think that'll, I don't know, we'll see. So that is one of my whips, which this is the one I have the goal to finish before the end of the month for sure. So, now another whip that I have been working on, and actually I may have this finished before the end of the month too. We'll see, because I can only knit for so long and then I've got to do something else. So I crochet on this is what I've been crocheting on. This is my corner to corner blanket, lap blanket. I am on the decrease. So, yay. This will be perfect for a lap blanket. I really love the colors in this. This is, hold on. Let me get this back in here so I don't drop it. I got a single skein. This is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I got these for 99¢ a skein during their clearance last year. I'm hoping this year to pick up a big set of these in another color. I really like these prints. I like this yarn. It's really nice to work with. It is 100% acrylic, but Wildflower Winds is the color way of this one. So I put 4 skeins in the increase, and I have 4 skeins into the decrease, but usually I don't use as much in the decrease, which is always weird to me. But so that is a work in progress. Now that blanket is supposed to be for donation. I'm trying to remember. I think her name is Michelle Schleiper. I think she's the one that I talked to about giving this to, but she was gonna send it to someone else. So I need to ask her. I'll find my email and email her. So I haven't forgotten about it. I'm just still working on it. So this is going to be a donated blanket for nursing homes. You know, they like the lap blankets. Oh, something I should have told you on the beginning. Today, well, would have been my Mima Teadoddles' birthday, January 12th. So, yeah, I just remembered that. I had noticed that this morning, and then I just remembered that because it made me think about her, because she used to be in a nursing home. And I have a blanket in there that I actually made for her that was given back to me after she passed away. So, yeah, today was her birthday. She is, if you haven't heard before, I'm going to try to, maybe I'll put a link in here. I did a video about her and showed you some of the makes of hers I still have. My Teadoddles, it was my dad's mother. Her nickname was Teadoddles, and that's where the Teadoddles name come from. So today is her birthday. All right, let's move on to other whips. So I'm just gonna pull from the pile. All right, so I started this just on a whim because I wanted something different to do. It's another corner to corner. Can you believe it? And Austin, I know you're going to ask me about it. I haven't had a chance to work on the traveling corner to corner again yet. I have to be able to go to my parents and work on that because to avoid any dog fur getting into it. So it's this very large blanket, but it's quite awesome to work on because it covers my lap, knowing that all these other people have crocheted on it. That's just really neat. So this is my scrappy corner to corner with my number 5, number 6 weight yarns. I have put more work into this since the last time y'all saw it. You can see some longer bands of color going in there. I don't know how big I'm going to make this yet. Once it gets to the width, I think I will. I've got some other yarns in here I want to add in. And I'll probably add in more as I go along the year. And we'll see how big it gets. Now, something else that I haven't worked on in quite a bit. I started this. I don't know when I started this. Over Christmas holidays, I think. I don't remember. Thanksgiving holidays. It was a crochet along, and I got, let's see, I've got a good bit of the, it's supposed to be like buffalo plaid looking. I was trying to work with the yarns I have. All of this is Red Heart with, well, Red Heart with Love, the tan, and the peacock color. It's the same color as my blanket on the back of my chair. And a darker blue is Big Twist from Hobby Lobby. No, from Joann's. Sorry. And then my other one is this. These are all, that's the tan, which is the Red Heart with Love, and then the golden and the little speckled are Vantage Choice colors. So I've got some more of those to make. This one is, ooh, I'm pulling out stitches probably, but this one's, I think I just got to put the border on this one. So and it had, I'll try to link, it was from Whistle and Ivy. And then some of the other blocks that go into it have like a deer head and like mountains or something. It was really cool patterns. So I don't know when I'll finish that, but it's not on my priority list currently. But that is kind of sharing a bag with my scrappy corner to corner because I didn't have another big bag. Actually, all my bigger bags are taken up. Y'all know I'll show you my prototype one in a minute. I make a big bag for large yarn projects. There are 3 currently in the shop. They are $50, but they are nice, durable, made of heavy duty fabrics and quilted on the inside bags. Yeah, so y'all might want to check that out too. So let's put this one down. Let's pick up this one. This is a bag I made. My zippered maker bag is what this is. It has the handle on the side. These are actually unicorns. I don't know if I can see that or not, but there's the fabric on the inside and my polka-let. There's a shimmery piece that goes down there, but you probably can't see it. But okay, this is a sweater, another sweater project. It's actually more like a sweater top. My husband was arguing with me the other night. I know y'all have probably seen the guy on Instagram who knits all the sweaters of the different places he's been and different things, motifs. I mean, he's an awesome knitter. And he had on a short sleeve sweater, and my husband kept saying, it's a t-shirt sweater. I said, it's not a t-shirt sweater. Don't call it that. That's not what it's called. Anyway, so this is my progress so far. This is the middle part, and then the sleeves is what I'm working on now. And once I get to a point, it'll start going down. So this is the top. Yeah. So that is, it's kind of a ruffly sleeve that it's making. And then, so the back looks slightly different because of the gradient. This is a Spotted Clouds top, I think is what it's called. And I'm making it out of Ombre Life, Labyrinth Ombre Life, which is the number 2 yarn. Now I have, my intention is to eventually fade into this color. So we'll see. I'm almost done with this skein, and I haven't decided completely what I want to do yet. So I gotta do some yarn calculating, because I think it takes all of this yarn to make this, but I'm not completely sure. This is the whole top, so I just got to go down the bottom. But this one I kind of lost traction on, but I'll probably work on it to get it finished for summertime, which is almost, it feels like summertime already, y'all. Ridiculous. Almost 80 degrees. All right, so there's a project in progress. Hold on. I got to move some stuff over here. All right. let's go ahead and look at this. So this is my Mega Maker bag. This is my prototype one that I kept. You can see that it's upholstery type fabric on the outside. It has this nice big drawstring, and you can fold this part over. It does come with a tab at the top. Now this one just has a shorter pocket, but the ones I make for the shop have a full pocket along the side, just like all my bags do. So this project I'm making with these Shepja's minis I got from a Jimmy Beam's wool club that I used to do. What I've been doing is making these little rectangles, and this is knit on one end and crochet on the other end. I really like the texture of this. I've been debating, because I have a whole bag of them, but I have like way more. Let's see. Like this whole bottom is filled with minis. I can't turn that over. It'll dump out. And at one point I thought, I'm going to take these out and I'm going to do something different. But I don't know. I think I don't want to keep going with it. So I could get my... the plan is to eventually put them together. I'm probably going to do like a gradient color blanket when I put them together. So, but that's what I've been doing. And I knit the top portion, and then I put my stitches on a piece of yarn, piece of cotton yarn, and then I pick up my crochet hook and start crocheting right onto that, and then I do the crochet portion. So this is all one piece. I didn't join it in any way. It's just a continuation from the knit to the crochet, which I want to do a project, write a pattern for something like that eventually, but I will get back to this eventually. I need to work on some every day, and maybe that'll be my goal for next month or something like that. So I think I still want to make the blanket. I just haven't worked on this one in quite some time. I have, because what I typically do, if I can get this out of here, is do like three at a time. You can see I have some cast on already. These are some of my I don't remember. I think these are my Haya needles. Yeah. Very lightweight, very pointy. So that is one that has been put on the back burner for now. Another blanket. A lot of blanket projects. Blanket and sweater projects. Toad fur flying everywhere. Alright. So this is another knit project that I need to finish. I want to knit some socks, but I don't want to cast on another knit project until... No, this is not a knit project. Scratch that. This is not my knit project. This is another crochet sweater. This is a crocheted sweater. This is one of my traveling maker bags that I did some bleaching techniques on that I made. This one has the long straps. I do hope to have some more of those in the shop this year. I have one that's almost finished. Just, they take more time to think about what I put into them. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. But they have pockets all along here, and they have an interior zip pocket as well. I always like to put something contrasting fabric in there. It's just fun. So this is my follow phone roll neck sweater, something like that. But this is the one where I'm combining. Okay, I do have a stitch marker there. This rust colored thread is a lace weight baby alpaca yarn, and this gray is a Karen Simply Soft tweed. Doesn't it make a fabulous fabric? Look at it. I miss this one. I've got to, the only reason I haven't really worked on this is because I got to wind up some more yarn together. That's all. You see the little tweedy bits in it. This makes such a wonderful, oh, every time I pull this out, it's just squishy. And I was looking forward to wearing it this winter, but I hadn't really had many opportunities that I would have worn it anyway because it's been too stinking warm. So this is a sleeve. I've made all of one one side, which this one is a little different because it goes, you can see where the little sleeve seam steps out at the top. And then I started sleeves because I was concerned that I'd run out of the lace weight. So I wanted to go ahead and do the sleeves and then start the front. So if I have to stripe out the orange, I can do that. The lace weight. So that's what's happening there. And this is a stitch marker I got from Llama Mama Kayla. It's a little cupcake with a face. Isn't it cute? Alright, let's see. That's getting too long already. Oh, there's another bag of mine, which is a basic Maker Market tote. It just has the nylon lining, lightweight canvas outside, no pockets, just a basic tote. There's some in the, there's not any in this print in the shop anymore, but there's some other ones in the shop. So they're only 15 bucks. Y'all should go check them out. This is another knitting project. This is a scarf I just randomly started. I was learning how to do the seed stitch, which I really enjoy that texture, but man, that's tedious. This is an Amandala ombre, so something I will work on. Like my main knitting focus right now is that sweater, so I will get back to it eventually. And hold on, stuff fell over. All right, let's see what's in here. I know what's in this bag. This is the very first Jimmy Beans club I got, and it's for this circular cowl, and I have made all these circles, but I still haven't stitched them together to make the cowl. That's all I have to do. There's a lot of circles though, y'all. There's a lot. So I haven't done that yet. So that's what that is. I've made all the other, save for those many things that I'm doing another project with. I did the shawl. No, that was the first one. I think this was maybe the second one. I did the first project. I did the cowl thing. So I've done all of them but this one. I haven't finished putting the thing together. That's all I got to do. So in this bag, we have, I have a bird. He has eyes. I need to put his beak and his feet on. I'll be done with him. This is actually a titmouse. That's what that's, you know, that titmouse yarn from Knit Crate. That's what it's talking about. This bird titmouse. So it has the grays and the blues and yellows. Okay, y'all. My camera just flew off the thing. I'll probably cut that part off because that was probably disturbing to watch. But it just all of a sudden just flew out of the holder. Very funny. Now I'm worried that it's not sitting there correctly, but hopefully it's correct. Oh, it's slipping and slipping again. Okay, now maybe we can stay put. I don't know what that was all about. It just all of a sudden just flipped out. So, okay. Anywho, so that bird that I was showing y'all, I was out of this kit that I got from a yarn swap. I do have the yarn to make this other little bird, which I'll probably do, but that's what's in this bag. Yeah, because there was a magazine that came with it that has the pattern in it, so yeah, I'll get to that eventually. Now, this is another knitting project. This bag has been sitting here for a while. It's kind of dusty. Let's see. This is the Java Wrap. Yeah. Java Wrap by Alexander Tavel of 2 of Wands. Let's see. gone through row 86, I guess. There are many more rows to go. What's it, like 335 rows? Of course, you are good decreasing. So, I haven't worked on this one in a while either. Because, like I said, I'm trying to get that sweater done. But I really love how this is turning out so far. I love the colors. This is a blend of 2 different yarns. It is actually, I think it's going to be kind of, yeah, you can see the step out here. And this side doesn't really step out. So, this is a blend of a cupcake yarn and a, 24/7 cotton, which I didn't like crocheting with it. I don't like knitting with it either, so yeah, I won't be buying any more of that. And this is the cupcake, which is coffee break. So it came in a kit from Line Brand, so I will get back to that eventually. Now I got one more, which is one that I'm dismantling. So I had started the circle thingamabob. I've already started taking it apart. Where I was crocheting thinner yarn on top of a thicker yarn. And that's what's happening there. I just lost interest in it and I decided to start taking it apart. So I was crocheting on top of this, which is a Boulevard by Red Heart in different colors, and then what is this gray stuff? Cascade Yarns. Cherub Decay was the gray yarn. So I'm pulling all that out, and I'll do something else with the yarns. That is the only one I am frogging for sure. So I looked at it and I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore. So I'm not going to do it. And that's all there is to it. I think that's it for this segment, even though it's gotten way longer than I intended. I just wanted to show you all those whips, which I'll get through. Because I want to start some new stuff. And I really need to get done with some of this old stuff before I start new stuff, don't I? So, yeah, I think that's it for this segment, y'all. Okay, time for Fabric Obsessed. So, the only sewing I've been doing this week is for the Mini Maker Bag of the Month Club and some other bags, like special order bags that are way overdue, which I will share them with you, or I'll at least take a picture and share them once they're ready, because I like for the person who ordered it to see it before anybody else. But anyway, I showed, I'm gonna pop in a pic. I think I said this in my last podcast, and I feel like I forgot to do that, but I was gonna pop in a picture right there of this quilt top that's been hanging in my hallway for over a year now. It's like a mesh of 2 different quilt-alongs that I didn't finish. So that is one of my goals for this month, is to finish that. Hold on. Whew. Okay. I had a sneezing fit, so we'll cut all that out. You don't want to see that. But what was I saying? I was talking about those bags. So I don't have that quilt top that I'm working on. That is something I'm aiming to finish. Just the quilt top. It won't be quilted, but at least the quilt top will be done. I have several quilt tops up. There's a basket on top of the shelf you can't see right now in the film, in the thing, and I will probably work on some of them coming up. But that is all I've been working on sewing wise. Now I would like to, there's a few, I've got a pile of stuff. Oh, my pile of sewing. Part of my pile of sewing that was in my goals for January to finish up is, these are some shirts and things. This shirt, which I'm not going to do the poof sleeve. I'm just going to use the underlining that makes that poof and have a regular sleeve. I don't want all that poof, but I have everything cut out. It's just in this, it's in the chambray lightweight denim looking fabric. I liked it because it had the big pockets. Something I could probably put on when I'm working in here and keep stuff in my pockets. So that was what that was for. I don't know where the pattern is for this fabric, but I have it cut out. This is actually a cotton in my favorite color. It's got little tiny birds on it. I can't find the pattern for that one though. I thought I had them stacked up here, but most of the stuff is cut and partially sewn. I just need to finish it. So this top here, which is from Pattern for Parrots, and I'm making it out of this, just a lightweight poly with that sort of pinky color in it. I'll finish that up. My funky leggings, which I just got to hem the bottom and the top of these. That's all I really have to do. Bloop, bloop. Painter. I added a pocket on the side of this because I'm always looking for a pocket. I want to use a yoga band top on this. So these are almost completely finished. Just got to get them done. Then hang around forever. And then I have this stack of stuff I had cut out. This is like a minky and some cotton to make seat belt covers. So I've had, my mother I know has asked me for another one and one for my grandmother. So I have all these cut out. I just need to sew them. So it's just a square. I actually have a pattern on my blog, so I'll put that down below if you want to go check it out. It's one of the first patterns I did for a seatbelt cover. Really easy. So that's what's in my pile of sewing to finish. I'll have to pick up stuff that fell. Those things I'll be working on this month. Although we're at the, what is it, the 12th already? But I'm going to do it. So I did get some new fabric in, and I did technically order this at the beginning of the year. I talked about this in my last video, but it was a super awesome cotton and steel knit that was, what was it, like $8 and something a yard, which is unheard of. This stuff's usually like, yeah, because it was half price. It's like $8.50 a yard. It's usually like $17 a yard or so. I did get this from, just check it out. It's got octopus on it. It's pink and it has dark blue octopuses, whatever you want to say, all over it. I got this from Quilt Addicts Anonymous, which is kind of weird that they had knit fabric on there, but they did. So this is a, boy, you can see it so much better now. Look at it. I got 2 yards of it. I am going to make me a cardigan out of this. Yeah. Isn't it awesome? I love this so much. Look at it. How fun is this going to be? I plan to make a cardigan with a contrast, like maybe solid or maybe smaller print band down the front. I don't do buttons on my cardigans. I have a cardigan with a zipper on it, which I really like. It's a nice detail. I don't zip it up, but it's a nice detail. So maybe that. But that's what I got it for. This is like a t-shirt weight knit. Like a, it's not, it's a lighter weight knit, but it has a, it'll soften up when I wash it. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't feel super soft right now, but it's a nice knit. And look at that. Oh, it's just so awesome to me. So I could not resist that. No, I didn't need it. No, I didn't need it for a project. But at least I resisted all the other sales going on this month and haven't purchased anything else. That's not true. I did, but it had a purpose actually. So, but some of it hadn't come in yet. But yeah, that's all for my fabric obsessed section. Very short section today. And hopefully next week I'll have some fun makes to share with y'all sewing wise beyond bags. So let's just move on to the next segment, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, it's time for DIY and Thrifty Fun. And I actually have a couple things to show y'all. Not anything that I made, but a couple things that I got in the mail to try out. I will be doing, it's not this coming week, the week after will be my Pinterest challenge project, and I'll be doing my mini crate project. So that is coming up next week. Not this week, but next week. So, now let's take a look at this other stuff I got. So I realized when I went to do my planner for the year that I needed a new planner. I thought for some reason I had a few months left in that planner, but I did not. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I had to kind of, there were some months I missed and didn't put anything in that planner. So I kind of, since it was I kind of covered up some things and did my layout for January just to have until this planner came in. So I love the happy planners, okay? I love the little things where you can add stuff to it, and they come in different sizes, and I have several of them that I use for keeping up with projects and things like that in. So because I'll find the calendar ones on clearance sometimes, and I'll get them, and you can just alter them to be what you need it instead of using the calendar. So, but I needed one for my date planner, my planner where I put all my everything gets put for the week and month, so I know what's going on. So anyway, and the size I like for that is the this is the Deluxe Classic, which is the 8. It's the bigger size, the biggest one they have. So I found this one on Michael's. It says Dream Seeker, and as soon as I saw it, it's got all the feathers and stuff. I was like, oh, I gotta have that one. That's just gorgeous. They had it marked down to $16.49, which was a good price for these planners. So, I mean, it just has gorgeous images in it. And this maroony purple little tab, the little disc, that's what it's called. So, in the front, it has the 2020 calendar for you layout, which I love. And a 20, that goes all the way to 2021, does it? Yes, it does. So, and then it has these pages where each month you can put dates that you need to keep up with for the month, like birthdays and stuff like that. And it has, what's great about it is that on this one, it already has the dates, and it tells you, it's got a letter so you know what day of the week it is. So it's that list like that under each month, which I really like. It has a few pages of that. And at the beginning of the month, it has this with the mini calendars of the month before and the month after. It has a place for you to put important dates, and it has some already listed, which are in the month. It has a bullet or a grid, dot grid for get it done, and the notes and stuff for the beginning of the month. Look at this. You are so brave. This is, it's got the gold. I just love the colors in this planner. Now, something I realized after I got this planner, this is a predated one. Typically, I do the undated ones, but I decided to go ahead and get a predated one since I was just starting. Because a lot of times, I like to get mine in July, because fall semester is technically the beginning of the school year for teachers. So, but I don't know what I did with that last one I had, but it's full up, and I needed something new. So, it has the 2-page calendar layout, which I love. And I like the size because it's big enough to fit the stuff I need to in it. Now, I didn't realize when I bought this, I thought this would have the daily one. It does not have a daily calendar, which, after I've looked through this, I kind of like this design better because I don't have all those extra pages in there. Because sometimes I don't feel like the daily thing. But it has this spread, which gives you a place for monthly goals, check off lists. It's got the little calendar here. It's got a thing if you want to do, what is that, monthly habit tracker, like if you drink your water and all that stuff is already laid out for you. It has the dot grid for notes, top priorities for the month, thankful for list, which I like, and then just a little dot grid to jot down on. So it has that each month. And then it has several pages of just daily tasks. It's like a bullet journal. It's more like a bullet journal where you jot it down. And most of the time, that's what I'm doing. List on my phone where I jot down stuff when I'm away from, I don't tote this around with me. It's just too much. And if I'm writing down lists or something, that's how I do it. So this, I was like, I can see me using this more so than I would the daily date one. So, and then it has a section in the back for just notes, if you want to take notes for stuff. And then it starts over again for the next one. So, if you want to know where your heart is, look where your mind goes when it wanders. Look at that. That's the one for February. It just has some gorgeous colors in it. And each one is like that. Let your beautiful heart shine. I think I will use this one more because it doesn't have the weekly daily thing. I like the bullet journal type thing incorporated with the big calendar planner for me. Remain true to who you are. It's got some sparkles on there. Be patient with yourself. Nothing in nature blooms all year. Oh, that's a good one. Allow people to see the magic inside of you. I just love the pictures, the feathers and stuff. It's so pretty. Shine just like the stars. And, ooh, this is a pretty one. Dream. It's all foiled. So this is a full year. This one says, stay wild. Very bohemian kind of look to it. Be a kind person with a kind spirit. And enjoy the little things for one day. You may look back and realize they were the big things. Robert Brault. Not sure who that is. Just have courage. So, I just love this one. It's a beautiful one. I didn't realize it didn't have the daily, weekly thing, but I think I like it better. So, looking forward to getting that filled out so I can fill out stuff more for the whole year versus just the month like I have now. So, one other thing. I've tried the Annie's African Club and decided it was not a good value for what you get. You get like 2 skeins of yarn each month. Is it 2 or 3 skeins of yarn? You make 3 blocks, which don't always, sometimes it's just double crochet. It was a sampler African, but it's $20 plus shipping, and it's just, that was too much for the yarn I got. It wasn't even worth what I was paying for it, because they have videos to show you how to do it and stuff, but for me, I don't need videos to know how to do that. I just wanted the African look pretty, so yeah. So they have a lot of other clubs, so I decided to try the jewelry making club because I had a thing pop up in my email where they had a flash one day, or it was like 4 hours. You could try one for free. You paid for shipping and handling, or shipping and taxes, and you got the kit for free. So this one is also $19.99 a month plus shipping. So for the first month, I got it for free. So we'll see. It looked like it might be a pretty good one. So I came in this purpley purpley bubble thing. For the first month, you get this 4-in-1 jewelry multi-tool, which is a pretty nice tool. I'm going to take it out of the plastic since it's here. And I have all this stuff up here already, but this is a nice one because it's got the round nose pliers up front. It has the cutters in the middle. Why is it 4-in-1? Oh, it says you can do crimp with it, which... Oh, it has it right here. I see it now. There's 2 little slots right in there for crimping. You do the loop, which is what this is for. And the crimping. Oh, what does it say? Open. Oh, okay. I don't know how it's a 4-in-1, honestly. But it has the cutters, the crimper, and the round nose pliers. So I don't know what makes that a 4-in-1 tool. Manipulate wire, flatten crimps, open and close jump rings, which you can do with any plier cut with these. So I guess it's pretty decent. This is like a harder plastic, but it has a smooth texture to it. So it's not like the cushioned grip. It's not like that. So it came with, the first month comes with this, okay? And it comes with this, which is a pretty neat thing. It's a beading guide. It has different bead types in it. Different types of things you would use and what they're for. Like the different types of metals and wires. And different materials you would use. Different kinds of jewelry tools you might use. So it has all that in there. And then it has general techniques for how to do certain things. And on the back it has like a necklace length guide and earring type guide. And it has a different necklace type guide. It has those kind of things. So it's a pretty useful little booklet, okay? Now this is, I should have took this out of the plastic. I thought it had a, hold on. It's got a booklet. This is what we're making this month, which is an earring, necklace, bracelet set. There's the stuff inside. Very crinkly plastic. Oh, and also the first month you get this. Okay, y'all. This is a velour mat to put your stuff on to keep it from rolling off. I guess it's velour. It feels like a piece of foam, but it does have a velour type texture to it. So this is the velour mat. So you get instructions on how to do everything to make this gift set. This is why I chose this one, because it looked like it had some pretty decent sets in it. How do you open this sucker? There we go. So you get, this is suede cording. These are metal. And I think they're crimpy, or they're metal because they're heavy. Gold little, these are spacers. This is metal, this chain, but it's very lightweight. This gold textured big loop kind of chain. We got these 3. These are plastic, shiny, sparkly beads. These are pearl looking kind of beads. And then this is our jump rings and earring backs, which also have the little stoppers, which is nice. So that's what you get in the kit. So I'll be making this and then doing my full review of it. You get this little tray you can keep stuff in. So here's what I think about this Annie's clubs. Okay, you get all these extras in the beginning, but the rest of the month you will just get, I'm quite certain, if I pay for the next month, I'll just get this kit. Which, is that worth $20? I don't know. Because you get this first one is pretty nice, because all their kits you can get like half price at first. You get all the extras, so it seems really cool. But then the next month, all you'll get is the supplies for the kit. I think you should get some kind of extra each month. It'll make them a little bit better. So anyway, I will be making that and then tell you what I think about the instructions and everything in it coming up, okay? And I may do one more month. Now, what I have noticed is that Mary Maxim also has a DIY jewelry kit club. Theirs is only $12.99 a month plus shipping, and you can get the first month for $6.99. So I'm going to sign up for that towards the end of this month to see how it goes, because if it's got the same stuff in it for a lot less, you know, gotta think about that, you know. I'm also probably going to sign up for the yarn club again this year, because I've been resisting, but I was like, I've been seeing what everybody's getting in the clubs. I'm like, I think I'm going to go back to that club. Clubs are great because I can do reviews over them and stuff, right? So I think that's it for today. I don't know that I made it under an hour. Probably not. But lots of fun things going on this week, and I've got to finish doing some other stuff and edit this video. So y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all next week.